What about the closets in the kitchen? Closets where you store the food that you buy when you bring it in from the supermarket. Well, I mean, you don't cook anything in the closets. And you don't put hot food in the closets. But that's not the end of the story, unfortunately, or whatever, the cereals seem to leak out of the containers, and the crackers seem to be broken wherever you look. And so that while it is true that you don't want any of this stuff, it's sort of like being prepared to be thrown away. Nevertheless, you have to make sure to get rid of all of that before Pesach. Especially, get rid of the things that you don't want. Because that's where the doubt comes in. When you have things that you want to keep, so you put it in a special place, we will talk about that, and you sell it through the agency of the local rabbi. But these crumbs that you have, these pieces of crackers that are all over the closets, they are a real problem. What is their status going to be? I mean, how could you sell something if you don't even know that it exists? So it's important to clean carefully all the places where there might be food stored, food kept, or food that is going to be used for one reason or another. Now, it's not possible that your kitchen doesn't have any chametz in it that you don't know about. And therefore, it's very important to clean the shelves, the drawers, very carefully. Clean them very carefully, if possible, to use some kind of spray that makes whatever's in there absolutely unedible, like oven cleaner. And in that way, you ensure that it doesn't happen on Pesach, that somebody shows up, because look, even if you've sold the chametz, you still can't eat it on Pesach, right? It doesn't. That transformation didn't take place. And even if the sale of the chametz somehow applies itself also to all the chametz you have in your house, wherever it may be. But if somebody comes into your house and finds it and then eats it, they've certainly eaten chametz. We don't want that to happen. So clean all the places that you think chametz might have crept into, and the residue is still there with us. So that includes all the closets, especially in the kitchen. But it could include, as you remember my friend with the waffle in his jacket pocket, any place in your house where you hang your clothing, the drawers that you keep underwear in. I mean, people have this pack rat instinct. They sometimes hide things in odd places. They themselves can't find where they've hidden it. So you never tell. Sometimes people hide money. And sometimes they hide cookies. So this is something that everybody has to address. Get rid of the chametz. You have to try to get rid of the chametz that you don't know anything about.